So, you guys are interested in the Scarehouse. Hi guys, Bomb for Bomb's movie review here. Today I would like to review for you guys a movie I recently got in the June 2017 horror pack. It's called The Scarehouse. Now, this is one reason why I like horror pack, because you get these movies that you probably haven't heard of, but maybe you'd be interested in. So it's kind of a cool little system they got going on. So I was definitely excited to see this one. This one's actually autographed by two of the actors. So pretty cool collectible item to have. Now, if you guys are interested in this, it's currently available on Amazon on DVD only. I put the link in the description if you guys are interested in purchasing that. I did actually talk to the director and I asked him, I was like, hey, what's the deal? Is this going to be available on Blu-ray to purchase, or what's going on? Because I thought at first that this was a horror pack exclusive, but it doesn't have the number. It doesn't say horror pack exclusive. Going back to my horror pack unboxing video, it just said horror pack signed. But then when I watched it at the beginning, it had the horror pack trailer. So I'm like, okay, what's the deal with this? He didn't give me any like concrete date, but he said within the next few weeks it should be available on Amazon and other retailers on Blu-ray. So if you guys are after the Blu-ray, probably just have to wait a few weeks. Hopefully you'll be able to pick that up. So this is the Scarehouse. Pretty deadly. I'm just going to read the back real quick. 6 college girls are invited to a party inside an elaborate Halloween funhouse. Once inside, the girls realize their host's intentions are not all fun and games. Confronted with their past, these friends will fight to survive an elaborate revenge scheme inside the Scarehouse. So that was kind of what excited me about this movie, because I'm really into like haunted house movies or fun house movies, or as I call here, a Scarehouse. And I just think they're fun movies to watch. I always liked going to them when I was younger. I remember we had one here called the Institute of Terror that always came every year, and it was always like some big building. And I remember one year it was like 3 levels, not necessarily 3 stories, but they're, within it there were 3 levels, and always just really fun. I was never really very scared, but I always thought it was really cool. And so yeah, so I checked this one out. I was a little confused because it starts off with kind of like them filming their sorority, and then it goes to these 2 girls making this fun house, and it kind of keeps going back and forth. But what you don't find out till a little bit into the movie is that all the filming with the sorority was, I forget now, it was like 2 years ago or something like that. Was it 2? I think it was 2 years. And so the 2 girls who are like pledges in the sorority, they go out for the night and they're drinking and whatever, and they meet this guy, and then they're gonna play a prank on him, and so it ends up going bad, and they end up going to jail. So they want to have this revenge on all the other sorority sisters, because I guess they feel like all of them should have went to jail, and the other girls covered it up, that they knew anything about it or whatever. So I don't want to go too much more into it, because that's giving away a lot of the plot. Unfortunately, this movie doesn't really focus on the actual haunted house element. It does show it, and you do see it a little bit, and I thought it was really cool. They control a lot of it through their cell phone. There's nobody actually working in it. It's all automated. It's a really cool idea, and I did definitely like the sets that they had going on. They were really cool. So this movie, to me, it really kind of felt like a mixture of a couple movies: My Bloody Valentine, Scream, and Saw, kind of. And it was just kind of this really cool mixture of really those 3 movies. My Bloody Valentine's kind of like the revenge on all the sorority girls, and there's probably other ones, but that's just like what comes to mind to me. I don't want to get into why it's kind of like Scream and kind of like Saw, because there's kind of like these traps almost that they set up. And so it's a pretty fun movie all in all. I thought everybody, for the most part, I should say, did a really good job acting. I felt like the way this movie was filmed, you can't really tell it's a low budget movie. I could imagine seeing this movie in theaters. It's just really well filmed, edited, directed, acted, everything in this I think is pretty good. I really enjoyed the music. I thought the music was fun. I really liked the way they did the music in this one. The ending to me in this movie was really a surprise. Like I didn't see it coming, and maybe I was just being naive or whatever, but I did not see the ending coming that was in this. I found it very surprising. But I also felt like it kind of ripped off another movie's ending. Not completely, but you could definitely see the similarities there. But I don't think that took away from it. It was definitely an ending that I did not expect, so I did enjoy the ending. And overall, I really enjoyed this one. I definitely think you guys should check it out. Unfortunately, like I said, it doesn't feature a lot of action taking place in the actual Scarehouse. They're like in separate rooms in the building or something like that, but definitely worth checking out. I think for this one, guys, I'm gonna give it a 6 and a 5 out of 10. I think that's a good score for a horror movie. I don't really ever rate horror movies super high because they don't have a lot to them. So they're hard to really say that these are like the greatest movies ever made, But I definitely think it's worth checking out. I think you guys will enjoy it. If you guys did enjoy this review, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out the suggested videos, and I'll see you guys next time.